There's one thing that all real masculine men never do. Think about any masculine man in your head right now, and I can guarantee you that they do not do this. This problem holds countless young men back from achieving excellence, becoming the best versions of themselves, building their best lives, attracting beautiful women into their lives, and living a meaningful life. I used to make the same mistake in my life, and it did nothing except keep me back from everything that I ever wanted. I was weak, feminine, purposeless, awkward, shy, and I had 2 bouts of nihilism that made me contemplate suicide. All because I didn't put in the effort to make this change in my life. To change my life in a way that made me turn it around 180 degrees to where I am at now. Where I'm becoming strong, masculine, purposeful, confident, and social. And trust me when I say that you can do the same. If I did it, then it means that you can truly do the same, or even do better than me. So what is this big problem? The very desire to find shortcuts makes you eminently unsuitable for any kind of mastery. If you want money, status, women, assets, power, or respect, then you need to work for it. And I mean work. You work for it even when you don't feel like it and when your emotions are getting in the way. My story about this is when I tried to do YouTube in 2020. When I started back then, I was making gym and fitness content, and all I thought about and wanted was becoming successful to the point where I would get money from YouTube. And that's all I ended up focusing on. I didn't care about providing as much value as I possibly could, and I did the bare minimum. And I was barely able to upload once a week. I never thought about improving my video quality, my presentation, my information, my knowledge, nothing. And my results reflected that. I never got traction on YouTube from when I started in 2020 because I was trying to find shortcuts. There are no shortcuts for the things I listed, and the shortcuts that you attempt to take in order to get those things will only make you seem foolish and will leave you in a worse position than before. Get rich quick schemes are not real, and the only ways you can get rich quick are illegal or based on luck. And best case scenario, you get rich quick through illegal work or getting lucky. Who is going to respect you for getting that? People respect the men who work tirelessly to make their fortune, and are envious of those who did illegal work or got lucky because they do not deserve their fortune. You working hard for your money means that you will value it once you get it, not misuse it and make the best financial decisions possible. You need to prove your competence to achieve high status. If you try fake it till you make it, you will get caught out sooner or later. You will crack at your weakest points and your true colours will show. You need to be a man who chases excellence every single day and prove his competence in terms of everything. And only then, after doing that for months or years on end, will people see that you actually walk the talk and will see you as higher in status. And you working hard to achieve your high status would mean that you appreciate more once you get it, and will be able to potentially use your status to benefit others. The fastest way to get a woman is through manipulation, and any half-decent man with morals would never do that, because they would always have a choice of women to choose from, and so wouldn't have to resort to that. To attract beautiful, high-quality women, it is the same principle as achieving high status. You need to prove to women, by the way you carry yourself, your frame, your status, your sexual market value, your masculinity, and your assets, that you are a high quality man who can provide, protect, and procreate. And only then will you attract the women that you want. And you accepting anything else would mean that you're settling for less. You working hard to attract beautiful, high quality women will mean that you appreciate the ones that are actually good, and will take the time to understand the difficult and complex nature of women. Even achieving quality assets shouldn't be done too quickly. You working endlessly hard to acquire quality assets will mean that you not only appreciate them more, but others will also respect you more for the grind that you put in to get them, and will not envy you for getting them handed to you or getting lucky. And assets are difficult to maintain or make the most out of, especially if you take shortcuts or quickly go out to get all the assets that you wanted. So you working hard to acquire quality assets will mean that you will be able to make the most of them, and will achieve great respect for the work that you put in to get them. And you can go very wrong to trying to shortcut your way to respect or power, as the fastest way for people to admire your abilities, qualities, and achievements is by constantly boasting about them and putting others down to make yourself seem better. There are 2 ways to build the tallest building. Either you build the tallest building, or you knock every other building down. And you need to start putting in the work to build up your best self, so that people can honestly respect you and truly give you power. Because things and people only have power over you if you let them. And if everyone sees who you truly are, they will leave and you will have no more power. They only truly give power if you show that you are worthy of it. Because if you don't, you will merely have a front of respect and power, and people will soon realize that your boasting and putting others down is nothing to respect, and your power is nothing to think twice about, and your true colours will show. Almost everything that happens too fast in life isn't good. Even recovering from mental trauma too soon can be a problem, because it may mean that you didn't deal with it properly and it wouldn't be behind you. Everything that was talked about today is things that men want, and even all the semi-masculine men still want these things. But it is the real masculine men who will take the time and effort to achieve these things and master them, while everyone else will pretend like they don't want them, or chase fake alternatives of that aren't as good. Which means that the real masculine men could have everything go wrong in their life, and they lose everything. But they would have nothing to worry about, because they have an incredibly strong foundation of mastery. that will make them able to achieve all those things over again. Whereas the men trying to take shortcuts could get everything they ever wanted, but end up losing it all because they would crack at their weakest points, and going on to never achieve those things again in their life, before realizing that the one thing every single masculine man does is never take shortcuts. So if I capsize and your thighs high tide B5, you sunk my battleship, please turn me on, I'm Mr. Coffee.